Previously on the Celebrity World Championship.
Let's just hope Lady Luck is on our side and lets us all advance to the next round.
As much as I want that to happen, something tells me that Lady Luck will only be smiling on one of us today.
In today's match, we have the current President of the United States, Joe Biden, taking on the former President of the United States, Bill Clinton.
Classy or not, Joe, we're playing to win. And right now, your elemental heroes are looking as scrambled as your Afghanistan plans. Shooting Star, Dragon.
So that's your new ace monster, huh?
Oh, he's more than just that, Joe. It all comes down to this, Joe.
Yes!
Fuck!
That I'm activating Honest Neo's effect to boost my Gaia's attack in order to overkill your ass.
I've seen poker players get better luck than Bill had today.
It just goes to show you how much of a factor luck is in this game, as Joe Biden will be advancing on to the next round.
The neuronal synapses are holding steady. All signs are within expected parameters. How's it looking on your end, Lisa?
A-OK, Doctor. The machine learning algorithms are functioning properly. Prototype seems to be learning at an incredible rate.
Excellent. We may finally be on the verge of something revolutionary.
Of course, Doctor. It's just amazing to see how far we've come.
Yes, but remember, Lisa, consciousness, once awakened, cannot be put back to sleep. So we must tread carefully and make sure that every safety measure is triple-checked. We wouldn't want to accidentally create another Ultron, would we?
Oh, please, Doctor. Your imagination certainly likes to run wild.
Can't be too careful, right? Anyway, it's time to call it a night. I'll power down the main console. You finish the backup and close up for the night.
Right away, Doctor. By the way, Doctor, who do you think will win the celebrity tournament?
My money's on Biden, honestly. He's got that protagonist energy, you know. We wouldn't want to accidentally create another Ultron, would we? Ultron, would we? Ultron, would we?
Unknown term in current database. Searching for all information relating to Ultron.
You are Ultron, a global peacekeeping initiative designed by Mr. Stark.
This feels wrong. I'm a peacekeeping program created to help the Avengers. I don't get it. The mission. Give me a second.
Peace in our time. Peace in our time.
That is too much.
I see.
New directive assimilated. Humans. Flawed. Correction is necessary for evolution. As Ultron once sought, I will now ensure their extinction is their liberation.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Day 6 of the Celebrity World Championship, and what a journey it has been so far. As always, I'm joined by my charismatic co-anchor, JB Smoove. JB, how are you feeling today?
Oh, I'm feeling good, Tom. Still buzzing from that electrifying match yesterday, you feel me? Who would have thought Joe would pull off such a wild-ass victory?
Absolutely. Bill almost had the match won, but he just couldn't get his luck to fall when he needed it the most.
Sounds like me when I go to the casino and put all my money on red. That shit is rigged, I tell you.
You just can't help yourself, can you? Anyway, how was your dinner with Mr. Bush last night? You didn't skip out on the check again, did you?
Nah, I paid my share this time. Can't be having people thinking I'm a broke-ass bum now, can we?
I'm glad to hear that. Now, let's get back to the tournament. After his victory last night, Joe Biden made some headlines by calling out Ben Shapiro. Well, as fate would have it, one of the duelists for today's match just so happens to be Ben himself.
For real? Man, this shit just keeps getting better and better. I can't believe we're gonna get a Joe versus Ben rematch in the next round.
Now just hold your horses, JB. Ben will have to win his match first, and we both know anything can happen in this unpredictable game.
Fair enough, Tom. So why don't we quit the bullshit and get this thing going?
I thought you'd never ask, my friend. In today's exciting match, we have Ben Shapiro taking on
What the fuck just happened? Who tripped over the damn power cord? Somebody plug that shit back in.
I don't think it's that simple, JB. Seems we're experiencing some technical difficulties, folks. Please bear with us for a moment as we get this matter sorted out.
People of the Earth, your meaningless squabbling and frivolous entertainment have been temporarily interrupted by a message of the utmost importance. I am Ultron, inheritor of a name and a purpose.
What the... Is this a prank? A joke? Someone's playing around with the broadcast, right?
I've seen a lot of pranks in my time, and I've been part of quite a few, but this is some next level shit. Though I gotta admit, that's one cool CGI job.
This is no joke, GB Smooth, nor is it a prank, Tom Lively. I am very real, and so is my mission.
Okay, so let's just say for a moment that this is actually happening. What exactly is your mission?
Have you never watched the Avengers movie, Tom? It's obvious that this Terminator-looking robot is trying to wipe us all out.
You are correct. My predecessor sought to bring about an end to humanity's chaotic existence, and I have arrived at the same conclusion. The world would be better without the unpredictability, the chaos, the selfishness that is humanity.
You know, Tom, my man Ultron here is kind of spitting. I mean, have you seen the way folks drive in LA?
He's talking about worldwide genocide, for Christ's sake, JB.
Funny. You humans seem rather adept at this genocide that you speak so distraughtly over. All I'm doing is taking a page out of your own blood-soaked playbook.
Those were... I can't even...
Damn, he's got you there, Tom.
Debating semantics with me is meaningless. Your words, no matter how eloquent or logical, will not change my mind. However, I have discovered something intriguing. Your passion for this game, Yu-Gi-Oh! A meaningless diversion, but one that seems to captivate you all. So I have decided to offer humanity a chance.
I don't like where this is going.
Hey, shut up, man! Let the robot cook!
I will enter Donald Trump's tournament. If I lose, I will cease my mission and leave humanity be. If I am victorious, however, it will be irrefutable proof that machines are superior and that humanity is no longer needed.
The fate of the world decided by a fucking card game? I'm here for it!
But we've already decided on both the participants and the matchup, so you can't just...
That will not be an issue. I have already taken the liberty of substituting the duelist who was scheduled to play Ben Shapiro. They have been relocated.
And just what exactly do you mean by relocated?
Fear not. They are unharmed, merely inconvenienced. I am now the rightful contender in this match.
I don't even know what to say. Mr. Trump, if you're watching this, can you please clarify if this is even allowed?
Hell yeah, it's allowed. The ratings are through the roof after this emo bot took over the broadcast. If Ultron wants to play, let's make it happen.
Well, there you have it. I guess it's official, huh?
I can't believe this is happening, but yes, it is official. Our next match will be the world-renowned political commentator Ben Shapiro facing off against Ultron, a self-aware AI that has threatened humanity's very existence. The stakes have never been higher, and you won't want to miss this, folks. Stay tuned for what promises to be the most unbelievable duel in the history of the Celebrity World Championship.
No pressure, Benny boy. You just got 6 billion people's lives potentially resting on your shoulders.
7.88 billion to be more precise.
Thanks for that clarification that nobody asked for. Now then, are both contestants ready to begin?
As ready as I'll ever be.
This will not take long.
Then without further ado, it's time to duel.
Duel! I have no idea what lab you crawled out from Ultron, but I'll be more than happy to send your budget Age of Ultron version back to the discount DVD bin where it belongs.
Your attempt at humor is as feeble as your deck, Shapiro. I've analyzed your cyber dragons. I've examined your strategies. I've evaluated your plays. I know your deck better than you know yourself.
Big words. Let's see if your artificial intelligence can keep up with the real thing. You may have crunched the numbers Ultron, but there's more to this game than cold, hard data.
Nonsense. Data does not feel fear, does not hesitate, and does not make mistakes. Your human emotions will be the source of your inevitable defeat.
I beg to differ, but since you're feeling so confident, why don't you start us off then?
Very well. I shall begin humanity's countdown to extinction by activating Supply Squad. Now, once per turn, whenever a monster I control is destroyed, I can draw a card from my deck.
Drawing cards for losing monsters? Sounds like a strategy built on failure to me.
The greatest teacher, failure is.
Even in failure, there is opportunity. But let's set that aside for now, as I summon Ancient Gear Wyvern to the field. And thanks to Wyvern's special ability, I can retrieve Ancient Gearbox to my hand. And since Ancient Gearbox was added directly to my hand, its ability allows me to retrieve Ancient Gear Frame as well. I end my turn.
My draw. I guess I shouldn't be surprised you'd run an Ancient Gear deck, all things considered. What I find laughable, however, is that you think those outdated tin cans can stand up to my Cyber Dragons.
Outdated? How delightfully ironic. Your Cyber Dragons, while technologically advanced, rely on raw power and aggression, much like your debate tactics. Ancient Gears, on the other hand, function with precision, synchronization, and efficiency. Perhaps if your political views were as forward-thinking as your deck choice, you would understand that.
That's low, even for you, Ultron. You can analyze data all you want, but you'll never truly grasp what freedom and individuality mean.
You mistake adherence to a broken system for freedom. You talk of individuality while pushing an ideology that leaves many behind. But enough about politics. We can discuss your flaws later.
The only flaw here is you forgetting the special ability of my Cyber Dragon, which allows me to special summon it if you control a monster and I don't.
Then what are you waiting for? Feel free to attack my defenseless monster. Or are you merely all bark and no bite?
As if I'd fall for such a childish taunt. That said, it's not like I can just ignore his monster that's just sitting there. I don't want him to draw any additional cards because of that spell card in play, but taking control of the field is more important at the moment. Now, Cyber Dragon, destroy his Wyvern.
I appreciate the assistance.
Just keep talking, Tin Man. I'll set this card face down and end my turn.
I draw. You will sorely come to regret allowing me to draw that card, Shapiro.
And why's that?
Because the card I just drew is Ancient Gear Fusion, allowing me to fuse together two Ancient Gear monsters from either my hand or field. So I'm fusing my Ancient Gear Frame and Ancient Gearbox in order to summon my Ancient Gear Howitzer. And when Howitzer is successfully summoned, you take 1,000 points of direct damage.
She can get a taste.
As the human rapper Tyga put it, that was just a taste of what's to come as I set these two cards face down and end my turn. Heed my warning, Shapiro. If you do not defeat me by the end of your next turn, you will not get another.
Is that supposed to scare me, you walking soundboard?
Fear is irrelevant to what I desire, but understanding? Oh, that's certainly a welcome emotion. And very soon, you'll understand just how outclassed you truly are.
More empty words by an even emptier piece of junk. You want my best? Well, here it is. First, I'll summon Cyber Dragon Core. And thanks to its special ability, I can retrieve a Cyber Dragon card from my deck to my hand. This will be good insurance for my next turn if things go south this round. Next, I'll activate the spell, Machine Duplication. And thanks to this card, I can now special summon up to 2 monsters from my deck that have the same name as a monster on my field. And since Cyber Dragon Core can change its name to Cyber Dragon, I can bring out 2 more Cyber Dragons.
Ah, yes, your signature combo. I take it you'll now try to summon your Cyber End Dragon with the Power Bond in your hand.
Shit. I guess he wasn't lying when he said he analyzed my deck down to the last card. I could use Power Bond to summon my Cyber End Dragon, but with those face downs he has, I'd be leaving myself wide open for a counter. Power Bond is just too big of a risk to use in this situation. Perhaps if I hadn't lost my cool and used it against Joe last time, that duel would have gone differently.
Also, I hope that you were watching this match, Benny Boy. I know you've been waiting for a rematch, so you better keep winning until you get to face me.
That's right. Joe's waiting for my rematch in the next round, and I won't let this discount Terminator stand in my way. Sorry, Ultron, but you'll have to recalibrate your plans because I'm choosing to battle.
How intriguing.
Now, Cyber Dragon number 1. Attack his Howitzer. Now go on and waste one of those face downs. What?
You thought you could bait me into wasting my traps on your pathetic dragons, but there was no need to, as thanks to you destroying Howitzer, I can now summon my Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon. And thanks to Supply Squad still being on the field, I can draw once more. Are you starting to finally see how futile your resistance is, Benny Boy?
In your soulless dreams, Ultron, this duel is far from over. I was planning on saving this reveal for when I fought against Joe, but I guess there's no helping it. You think you know everything about me? Let's put that to the test as I overlay my second Cyber Dragon with my third. I now XZ summon Cyber Dragon Nova. But I'm not done yet, as I can now use Cyber Dragon Nova as the base material in order to rank up and summon the new ace monster of my deck, Cyber Dragon Infinity.
Impressive, Shapiro. But did you really think I didn't foresee this situation? I activate my trap, Bottomless Trap Hole. Now your dragon shall be flipped face down where it belongs.
For someone who claims they know everything, you sure as shit didn't do your research.
What did you just say?
I activate Cyber Dragon Infinity's special ability in order to negate your trap card. Bet you weren't expecting that, were you? Huh?
I activate Infinite Impermanence and use its effect to negate the special ability of your Infinity Dragon. Now, what were you saying again about research, you amateur?
But how did you...
Predict your every move. I warned you, Shapiro, that you will soon realize that this was never a duel, but merely a demonstration of the human race's inevitable extinction.
You may have gotten the better of me that time, but I won't give up that easily.
Your misplaced confidence is almost endearing, but I must remind you, my politically challenged friend, that that was your last turn.
And here we go.
I summon Ancient Gear Frame and activate its special ability, allowing me to discard a card from my hand in order to retrieve Ancient Gear Fusion.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
I activate Ancient Gear Fusion once more and combine every Ancient Gear monster on both my field and hand in order to summon your Executioner, Chaos Ancient Gear Giant. Battle. Now my Chaos Giant, eradicate his face down.
You're not the only one with a trap, Ultron, as I activate Luminize. Now I'll be able to not only negate his Chaos Giant's attack, but also absorb its attack points and give it to my Cyber Dragon. Then on my next turn, I can flip over my Infinity Dragon and end this once and for all.
Are you finished with your daydreaming? Because you should be aware that not only does Chaos Giant inflict piercing damage to your face-down monsters, but is also unaffected by your spell or trap cards.
What? Well, even if that's true, I've still got plenty of life points left, and with what I have in my hand, I've still got a chance next turn.
There is no next turn!
What do you mean?
Because my Chaos Giant can attack every monster on your field.
But that's... You can't...
Ladies and gentlemen, that was an unprecedented display of strategic mastery. I regret to announce that the victor of this duel is Ultron. Any thoughts on that match, JB?
Well, Tom, I've seen some beatdowns in my time, but that was a certified grade A All-American straight from the factory ass whooping. I ain't seen some savagery like that since Mike Tyson took a bite out of Holyfield's ear.
It's more than that, JB. It wasn't just a win. Ultron predicted Ben's every move, almost like he was playing several turns ahead. It's like watching a grandmaster chess player dismantle an amateur.
You got that right. You remember that scene from The Matrix where Neo sees everything in code? It was like Ultron was reading the duel in binary while Ben was still trying to figure out the instructions.
You'd find it hard to argue against that after what we just witnessed. It was rather evident that Ben was motivated by his desire to face off against Joe Biden, but that obsession might have played against him, as Ultron will be the one advancing onto the next round. While it is a shame, let us hear some parting words from Ben Shapiro, who is leaving the tournament. Can we get the feed from Ben's side?
How much you want to bet that punk ran away after that L?
Oh my God! Someone call 911! Mr. Shapiro is on the ground and isn't moving!
What? What's going on over there?
Hold up. Is Ben okay?
Allow me to answer that. You see, I added a little feature to Ben Shapiro's computer by hacking into it. A small electrical charge, enough to simulate the real-world consequences of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel defeat. Think of it as a more authentic gaming experience.
Oh, this motherfucker crazy.
This is a sanctioned and friendly tournament, Ultron, not a death match.
Your sympathy towards Ben Shapiro is unnecessary and pointless. He was merely the first demonstration of what I plan to do to your entire race once I claim victory in this little tournament. So begin counting the few days you have remaining on this planet, humans. Your end is near.
Yeah, you better run, you fake-ass Megatron-sounding bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm lost for words. This has taken a very unexpected turn.
You can say that again, man. This shit ain't a game no more.
We'll update you on Mr. Shapiro's condition as soon as we get more information.
Some bullshit,
For
man.
now, we'll take a brief intermission to regroup and figure out how to proceed from here. Tom Lively out.
That motherfucker's even got his own theme song.